telling QB why he will never trust her. Go ahead, everyone.
Did my business and then I was muted, so I'm gonna be quiet.
Prince, why are you mad at me, Prince?
No, Prince.
Don't yield.
Because he ashy,
Your world.
and nobody won't provide him the lotion because he a broke ass nigga. He need lotion. That's why he need lotion. That's why he mad at you. Because you got lotion, you don't fucking share. You won't fucking share. That's what shit is.
You need to not tell your
Shut up,
children
bitch.
to attack grown
Shut up,
men.
bitch. Shut up, bitch.
You know what I just realized, Vicky?
Tell the nigga he needs a lotion.
You tell your children not to attack grown ass men. Meanwhile, you know, I need lotion and you need to stop.
Yeah, you need lotion, bitch. Shut up, bitch.
Or should I just go live and show the receipt?
Yeah, you should go live and do it. Nobody wants you here. You may as well go live. Nobody wants you here. You're pathetic. You're pathetic, bitch.
We actually don't talk about other lives on this panel, so don't bring them
Oh
up.
my God, Heffa, fuck you.
That
It was
actually is true.
mistake,
You can be dropped for talking about other lives while you're on this panel. It's like rule number one.
Am I being dropped as a subscriber? Because
Prince,
all
what we're not going to do is
I
I will so quickly,
Prince,
I will
Prince,
so
just
quickly refund your sorry ass and that $2.99 before I ever allow you to speak on about another panel.
You know what? I would not even want that fucking $2 because he rubs it in everyone's face.
How are we doing it? How are we refunding it?
Oh my god!
Son of a bitch, Prince. Don't you start with me.
Rob, because I didn't do anything.
Son of a bitch. You know what? You know what, Prince? I will send roses.
Stop. Rob.
No, it's like
okay. So, are we doing that? Are we doing it?
Can Robert even order?
No, we're not doing refunds.
Daddy,
He
was a fairy.
I'm being attacked by someone who's a convict. She dates convicts.
Prince is gonna say I paid for that coffee. I paid for that coffee.
You ashy as hell though.
We're talking about someone who owes the government below me a $500,000.
But you're ashy though.
$500,000.
But you actually are ashy though.
Really? Wait, hold on.
Hey, Robert, he's actually ashy.
Guess what? I'll be
like, we're not making this up. Like, this dude is ashy.
You know what, January?
If I punch a nigga in his shit, some powder gonna pop off. The nigga weird. I'm telling you, this nigga's
in
ashy.
January. You know what?
Yeah, January. You know what? You know what? Why do you have your kids in the background the whole time?
Your kids are
because I'm always
in
with
the
them.
background.
Because I'm always with my kids.
When we was on
That's because I'm not a drunk that abandoned my children. I'm not a deadbeat. I'm not a deadbeat. I don't have any 6-year-olds. I don't have 6-year-olds.
Who are their baby dads?
You don't know the age.
Their daddies. But let's talk about
Jelani, I'm gonna eat her up anytime.
Because
but you're not You're not doing that.
When you was drunk, bitch.
You need that because you're not.
Ooh, say this. We have it in recording. Say this to this person.
I know your breath stink. Can you turn your camera on? Let's turn our cameras on. Let's do it.
Ugly,
all right, your turn.
Ugly single mother. And that's it.
All right.
And here we go. Wait, let's look at it.
All right.
Ugly. You're not attractive.
Folks, hold on, everyone. Hold on.
Just turn your phone too. Turn your camera on.
You're nothing. Nobody.
We have a new announcement. We have a new announcement, everyone.
Girl,
we have a progression in the case. We have a progression in the case, folks. In the case of Bold 77 and our allegations made earlier this evening, we do have confirmation that in his live all but just 45 seconds ago, the alleged did in fact admit in his live just now that she is plotting to in fact unalive someone in a very serious way.
Who?
Well, she goes by Aqua, and she has confessed that in his live, she is in fact in a very serious and legitimate fashion going to unalive someone. She's planning it currently and actively, and that was in his live just now. And so then the question
to that, Rob.
The question
I will concede to that.
Well, thank you.
It's no, really, Rob. We've known each other for how many years? Yes or no?
You always say this. We get it. You've known each other for
Shut up,
years.
Heifer. I've known Rob for 3 years.
I think I've heard you say this at least 50 plus times.
So I am saying, but do you think that I'm...
You need to shut up. No, you need to shut up.
Wait, hold on. You dumb
You
bitch.
need to shut up. You dumb bitch. You need to shut up.
Do you think I'm
Shut up,
aboard?
bitch.
You think
Shut
I'm
up,
aboard
bitch.
with
You
this?
are.
What's
You
going
are.
on?
Heaven don't like you.
dumb bitch.
No one likes
You dumb bitch.
No one.
You dumb bitch. You
no
ugly bitch.
One.
You ugly human
no
being.
one.
Robert.
No one likes you.
You know who she
No
Bitch, ain't nobody.
likes you. No
One second. Oh
I'm
my
not here to be
God.
lied, Toe.
1 second. Oh my God.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not that way. I'm just like shit.
No, I'm just saying.
Robert.
He's still, your baby's children still
I had
is a
to sorry. I
convict.
had to do it.
Yeah, but your baby's daddy is still a convict. But go on.
No,
Carry on.
he's not.
He is.
No,
He was
why
in
do you
the
think
jail.
that? No, he's not.
was in
My
the
baby father's not a
jail.
felon.
He was
He's not
in
a
the
felon.
jail.
Why do you keep
He
saying
was
no?
in the jail.
But he's not a felon though.
What, did he not get arrested? Did we
Everybody,
not?
I done been arrested. What
Did
are you
he not
talking
get
about?
arrested? Your baby
Everybody.
daddy. Your baby daddy was not
Prince,
arrested.
have you ever been?
okay.
Prince, no, hold on, Ava. Have
Girl,
Prince
don't
ever been
have-
arrested?
Let's
Prince, have
see.
you never been arrested, Prince?
He
You never been
was arrested.
Hold on, Prince, have you never
He
been
was
arrested?
arrested.
Prince,
Your baby daddy, he was arrested. So go off, girl.
listen. Prince, have you
He
never been
was
arrested?
arrested. He's a convict. He's
Am
a
I a
convict,
convict?
and we have received.
Am I
You
a
really
convict?
want to do it?
Am I a
He's a
convict?
convict. So
Am I
I'm
a convict?
asking. I'm
Am I a
asking,
convict?
but I don't
Am I a
have my
convict? Because
shot.
I've been arrested too
Prince,
before, like
does Prince
for being a
have
bitch
a
ass.
shot?
So
Does
why the
Prince have a
fuck?
mug shot?
I got
Does
one. Too. I
Prince
got
have a
many.
mug shot?
Look me up.
No, he
Look me
doesn't.
up. Victoria Jackson. Look me up, bitch. What are you
Prince
talking
doesn't have a
about?
mug shot.
Look me up. Cause you're
So
a scary
continue.
bitch. Cause you're a scary bitch.
He
You're a
doesn't.
scary
Yeah,
bitch.
he doesn't.
You're a
Prince
scary
doesn't have
bitch.
a
You're a
mug
snitch
shot.
All right,
too.
everybody.
Cause you told on everybody.
Guys, announcement.
Fuck.
We need to get back a little bit on what's going on here. So I'm sure there are, God willing, there are recordings. We know the 77 program has this particular tape on. So let's just mark the date because it can be subpoenaed. Carmen Jones, you are welcome to join the panel. A lot of this revolves around your life and your circumstances, and I think that we're kind of talking about it. And
Aqua did too much.
I don't know if Carmen Jones, you've been updated on the whereabouts of what's happened this evening, but you might want the update.
So can you drop Aqua? I mean, can you drop January?
No, you need to be dropped. You need to be fucking
you
dropped,
need to
nigga.
be-
No, you
not
need to be
involved.
dropped. You need to be fucking dropped. You need to be dropped, nigga.
You're a convict, Dave. And we have your mugshot. We're just not showing it. How dare you?
Hold on, Prince. Hold on.
You want to
guys,
January, you want to do it?
Now, hold on. We gotta go mute for a second. Carmen, have you been updated on the happenings of this evening so far?
No. What's going on?
Okay, so Carmen, I don't want to, kind of in a serious way, well, in a very serious way. So this evening, earlier tonight in Bold's Live, they had coordinated what's was regarded as a drop, and it was Aqua doing this drop. Bold knew it was coming, so they made way in time for this to happen. Aqua comes in, directs everyone to her server, and this to me just seems kind of like the new way of hurting people, but without saying that I'm the one doing it. But they invite her in to do the drop. From what I understand, the drop is about you. So it's just doxing you in her server. And so that happened, and then now she's in his live, like
I wasn't invited.
confessing like her wants to unalive people, and so it's just kind of gotten messy tonight. And
you
so-
see why? Go ahead, finish.
Well, I was just gonna say, and we kind of like, for me, Bold was in here earlier. I asked him a few questions. There's been two people I know so far, like in a very direct way, 3 people total that I know kind of in a more extended way that have had like fallouts with Bold. That all of a sudden this particular individual goes into doing some of these things, and so I tried to invite him
I
up
gotta
to
ask you a
ask
question,
questions.
Robert, because I want to get this. Who did she say she was going live? Me?
Well, no, so you were the drop tonight. You were the drop tonight, and then she came back up later on this evening, and then she had confirmed because we had brought up also that she had like what I had told Bold is that you're hosting people that are literally threatening to unalive people. So because last week she had threatened to unalive someone, a male, so not you.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and so then tonight after we had said that in kind of my diatribe of trying to tell him like this is not good, this is not okay, you should stop. She had gone back into his live and then confirmed that she's plotting to unalive someone.
So, host, can I say this comment?
Sorry,
With all due respect, I think
Ashley.
it has been. You know what? It has come to a level to which
You don't know the level. You don't know the level.
reproach.
You're Ashley. You don't know the level.
There is no
Hey,
reproach.
stop,
What's the level of
stop,
Ashley?
stop, guys, for real, stop.
What's the level of Ashley? Can we hear that first and then go on?
You know what, ma'am? You know I will put you on the prompt, and I'll put your kids on the prompt if you really want.
That's the only way you get viewers if you put me in that.
No, I don't have no viewers.
You don't
girl.
have no viewers.
Girl, my shit's
You
private.
you got to go
nobody
live
care.
with people in your background for
Meanwhile,
people to come in there.
Rob,
And they're not there for you.
I think
They're there
that
for people you post.
we've
They're
reached the
there for the
level.
people you post.
We've
Nobody
reached
likes
our
you.
threshold.
You're boring. Sorry.
Have we reached our threshold
Sorry,
or-
Ashley, blue black nigga. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Okay,
Okay.
I'm not.
Bitch, it's about to be a lot of collateral damage because of this dummy down there talking.
What do you mean collateral damage?
He's on my
It's
me,
about to
Carmen. He's on my
be.
me, Carmen.
Do you understand the
I
real
call
people?
him. I call him.
The real
Listen, he's
people,
a
bitch.
Carmen,
homeless
Don't nobody
blue
we're
black
still-
nigga.
Don't nobody care.
We're still
I
taking
can't
up.
overcharge
still-
him, Robert. I can't.
We're
I
still,
can't.
yeah, we're still,
Rob, don't
hold on,
do
no,
it.
This
God
is
damn! Will
serious,
you
friends.
stop?
We're still like I still have me myself because I'm not in the server. So like I'm taking like updates from.
baby daddy.
Hold
Whoever
on.
has-
You
oh my
gotta,
God.
Prince. You actually have to chill.
Whoever has the recordings, y'all know what to do. Just right, because like, okay, so let me just. I'm just gonna break it down, and this is why I wouldn't probably not, because this is not towards Bold, but I would not fuck with Bold or go back into that space. First of all, I started watching how they started coming after people who I fuck with. And I'm going to say this. When I saw how they started double teaming on Vicky, I'm just going to drop names. I started watching. I started being quiet and just watching. And that's just one name, just off of the top. When I started watching how they would come after August, and August ain't Robert. August is August, and Robert is Robert. I started watching. I started watching what they did to QB. I started watching with every little piece of thing that I could watch. I observed. And one thing I know for sure is my family, that shit I went through last year, my family is well aware of what is going on. And that's all I'm going to say. And this is going to conclude everything. I stand on what I said about these ignorant ass niggas. These niggas, the only person I know that is pro-black, that fight for black people and unity is Vicky. The rest of them niggas ain't never did shit for the black community. I've seen them do nothing but tear black folks down. They use a token ass white person to tear down, to dox and come after people. And they find that shit to be funny until it happens to one of their family members. When they thought it was funny, I've been battling cancer for 15 years. Vicky taught me, not nobody else, Vicky. Stop sharing shit on this motherfucking app. I put on there what the fuck I want to put on there because you motherfuckers are, I'm talking to niggas, are some dirty, low-down motherfuckers. But wait until they come after your motherfucker.
Hey, but Carmen, I got one thing to say to you. Talk to Bo off this app, man.
I'm not.
No, listen, no. And you know why I say that though? I say that strictly like if Robert pissed me off, if like certain people on this app, I'm gonna talk to them off the app only simply because this app is just like TV, right? You know how people like you know, go on TV. They be on shows, and it fucked their whole family up. You know what I'm saying? Now you beefing with your sister because of TV. That shit ain't cool. It's best to talk off app. If you care about that person for real, if it was real,
I do. I do.
Them. All right. So all this internet shit is bullshit.
I agree. I just don't have no need to right now because you have people in your proximity. Because if we talking about proximity, right? Because that's all I've been hearing them say on this app, proximity, right? So if that's what we're doing, then why the fuck do you platform people like
you
that?
have to be fair though, Carmen, because you did the same shit. I mean, you used to beef because of it. You can't hold him accountable for something you used to do.
I'm not holding him.
You can't. He can only hold himself accountable. It's impossible. He can only hold himself accountable. But you also
but I'm saying
platform.
But I have
you
to
also
hold
was
myself
around
accountable.
people. I'm just saying, like, this is stupid, Carmen, and you know I'm gonna be real with you.
I will.
You got my number. I sent you my number.
I will. I'm good. I am. But here's the thing. I want to be wise this time. I don't want anybody to be, let me just say this. I don't want anybody to be unalive or something happens to them. It's just that this person has to be fucking stopped. She is unhinged. Something is told. And here's the thing that I want to say to you, January and Robert and August and all of y'all. Are we just going to say, so everybody else that has TBI, when I go after a motherfucker who got TBI, who's wearing a fucking whole fucking diaper, bitch, I ain't scared of your white gutter slut.
Man, fuck her, because you was going through shit too, and people was bringing your shit up. People was bringing your shit up. Fuck them. Fuck that shit. But the point is, people that fuck with you, no matter what this internet shit is, you talk to them on the back end. And then if y'all ain't cool, then y'all ain't cool. But don't let these internet motherfuckers come between nothing. That's all I'm saying.
Bold 77, please come up. We need to speak. So, but we're going to finish out what we're doing over here, and then we're going to go over there.
So
Bold,
I'm not going.
You can have my spot.
I'm not going over there. I'm not.
No. I'm not saying we're going to. I'm saying because I know that right now you and him kind of you're not just sharing the same panel.
Carmen,
I want to finish.
Carmen, call me,
I'm going to call you.
Man,
Robert. Listen, Vicky, listen. You see this racist ass motherfucking Justin in the comment. Wait, what? Should Aqua come up? Now, Robert, dude, are they playing in our motherfucking face, y'all?
No, fuck Aqua. Fuck her. She need another diaper right now. First of all, while she getting changed, we don't need to be talking shit while she getting changed. Y'all being weird anyway. We gotta stop doing that shit. When she getting changed and shit, it's respect to the diapers. You know what I'm saying? We gotta respect that shit. None of that. But you gotta talk to the people that actually follow you.
I will. I just been quiet. I just really been quiet. I'm not even gonna lie. I just really been quiet and just watching a lot of shit, a lot of hypocrites.
Robert, who is Bluey? Who is Bluey? Who is that?
A lot of fuck shit. But yeah, I'm just been quiet, just watching. I'm just calling.
Fucking diaper wearing bitch. All she do is dox people, and people only use her. She don't even know that people only need you for the time being. Nobody likes you. Robert, who the fuck is Bluey? He's in the request.
I'll drop for somebody to come up.
No, you better not drop. You better not go nowhere.
No, Carmen.
It was Bluey. It was Bluey. Bluey Paul.
I don't think he's a part of the dynamic. So I mean, I think a lot of people just want to jump up and do the background.
Right. Because it's just a lot of black communities.
So what I will say is we're still, because I'm not in the servers, so like we're still like I'm still getting updates on like what's all involved.
Me either, Robert. I deleted Discord. I don't even have the app no more on my phone. So
it's a good thing to not have. It's a good thing to not have.
Right now, I'm telling you, it's a good thing right now.
But
not to be.
What's disappointing and just continually like sad is that I think that we prove over here, and this has been something that since I've not been doing this a terrible amount of time, but like at least in the time that I have, I've discovered that when you're trying to build something meaningful, the ability to talk about things and like a platform, as people would say, like, because for me this is probably just not that long term for me, but so I'm not like building really something, but I do enjoy, and I think it's meaningful and it's good to do. But is I've learned that you don't have to go to the ends of the earth of hell to make something special. Like I feel like continually correct. When I feel like I continue to think that when I'm looking at all these moments, it's like some people feel that there's no other way to get a little bit of attention than to go to the worst of the worst, all up until and now and leading to people actively, seriously threatening to unalive people. Like, what are we doing? Think about it. If it was like in not in the digital, think about it. If it wasn't in the digital era, if you had somebody who came over and said, "Hey, I'm gonna do it," your friend, one of your even close associates, somebody you just know kind of vaguely, they said, "Hey, I'm gonna do it." What was the decent thing to do back in the day when someone came over to your house and said, I have a plan, I'm gonna do it.
We're gonna you contact authorities. You
deal authorities. With it. You don't nurture them and invite them over the next day.
Nurturing
and invite
that
them
bitch.
over the next day. Like,
they have they're breaking bread and shit. Like, way to go. Good job.
It's bizarre. It is absolutely bizarre.
No, but she do too much, Robert. Like she be calling people like, she find out she use her job. We know for real, if it ain't her job, it's somebody's job she uses. Like to come at people. Like either way, she's using her profession to dox people. And that's fucked up. Nobody's like when it's cool for certain people, they're okay with that shit. That's fucked up. Because she shouldn't be doxing nobody.
Right, until it happens to one of them.
No, they don't. The Passion was doxxed too. Passion was doxxed. Joy was doxxed. Like you get what I'm saying? Like none of that shit cool. We gotta stop doing this shit. Enemies or no, we all know first of all, we might not have the same views. But we have like a certain even Robert too. Like let's be for real. Robert may not be black, but we in the same space. All of us should be protecting each other. We can cuss each other out, but it shouldn't be no doxing.
Why?
It shouldn't be no fucking doxing.
That she's being platformed.
But let me, yeah, exactly. And that's kind of like, Bold is kind of the great escaper. Like he's kind of like him and Harry Houdini. It's just kind of like the people who.
But he's not the only person platforming her though.
But what I was going to say, but for a long time, and let's go back like over the last 2 years as an example. And I don't like to use myself as an example, but for the last 2 years, something that's been kind of blatantly true that most people on Discord would know is that she has been in there virtually alone talking about me, doxing me, mostly and only me for the last 2 years entirely.
Correct.
Like every single day. And one of the observations that I could have made a year ago, 18 months ago, 2 years ago, is that whether I'm good with Bold or not, he's hosted her that entire time. She only recently opened up a server. Why? Because he's kind of taking it seriously now. But over the last 2 years, nobody took it seriously. And when people ask me, is he your friend? No, we're not friends. I mean, I don't forget that he's hosted this person in there for 2 years with my family, my grandmother, my grandfather, who are alive, not alive. Because now all of you are kind of new to it. You're like, oh, this has been happening for 6 months, a year. Maybe the reason I don't get so emotional about it is because it's kind of been happening for quite some time. But what I'm saying is that there is something to that when
cutting out for anybody?
When you're giving,
you cut out. Robert, start over. We didn't start over.
When you're given the time of day to give someone the ability to use their voice, it is wholly irresponsible to continue to allow this, because what does it lead up to? Like, your average human can tell you that if you're fostering a psychopath in your home, I always try to think of it like, take it out of digital and think about it as though like if this was just normal life. If you're fostering a psychopath in your home and she comes over and tells you, oh, my neighbors, they're after me, and you just tell her, yeah, they are. Oh, yeah, they are. I mean, eventually he's going to come to your home one day and say, oh, I'm going to plan it. I'm going to do it. I'm ready.
I'm alive him.
And still till this day, that person, basically Bold, is still just saying, "Oh yeah, this is normal." He he.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing though, and I don't know if you guys would agree with me or not. People got to stop saying there's something wrong with this bitch. Ain't shit wrong with her. That's her privilege. That's her entitlement. She is always, and Robert knows this. She has been found out. She's never liked people.
But wait, hold on. Carmen is still privileged because she's able to be that way openly. Black people,
I don't want
certain groups, certain ethnic
I agree.
groups,
That's
and we
why
have to hide that shit. We have to try our best, even though we can't help it.
Exactly. Bipolar, schizophrenia. I don't want people to say
Make asylums great again. That's all I'm going to say.
I think so. She needs to be in a hospital because something's mentally wrong with her, and she should never be around any children. She should never be around anybody, and she's problematic. And she is ciphered through this app so well because there are niggas protecting her. And I said it, niggas who don't like other niggas, and when they got a problem with them, they like, oh, it's okay, just long as you ain't doing it to me. That's why the black community is failing, because that's a fucking problem. Because ain't no way, ain't nobody ain't called the fucking police on this bitch. And they saying they work prestige jobs, and they saying that they work with companies that do shit, but y'all know how to look motherfuckers up? Look up people's medical records and shit, but y'all can't find and get this bitch no help? Y'all the problem. So going back to the topic, why the black community is failing. Prime example, right, like that. Black niggas don't like me, and they want this white bitch to take my ass out. But guess what? We ready. How about that? Anything else?
Well, and Carmen, at the end of the day, I mean, that's all any of us can, anyone involved can do or say to stay safe, and that's fine. I mean, that's legal. If anyone psycho, little weird, low life diaper wearing freak shows up to your house and you need to defend yourself, there's local and state laws that you should follow, but you can act accordingly. You can use those laws to protect yourself, and if that means that person's not here at the end of the day, that's also okay, because that's the way the world works. And so people like her will walk straight into something as stupid as that potentially. I don't hope that for her, but it does happen, and it very well may. And so
I know that ain't Vicky smacking.
Yeah, that's fine. But so what I'm saying is those are the things that you can do to protect yourself. You can also
I'm muted. I'm not eating.
You should also use your state, local police to be notified that where you live, and also you can contact people within where she's from to let them be aware that there's something going on as well, because those are the parameters I think that are.
Carmen, don't ever put that shit on me. I will never smack on this damn panel.
That you can use to keep yourself safe.
I'm gonna eat your ass up, Carmen.
Check your text when you have a minute.
It's just getting out of hand.
Robert, when you have a minute. Robert, when you have a minute. Fucking Hermit the Frog. Shut up, bitch.
Oh, you're not, Lady My Boss, you ain't on that list. It's just a very small list. It's a small list. But see, they protecting her. That's what they're doing. They're protecting her. And they wonder why. Please. Fuck them niggas. And this, and I'm just saying that to anybody. I would tell anybody, even over here, don't platform her. When you see certain names that come in, troll accounts coming in here, especially if it says Messy or that's Jessica the Rabbit, because she's always, that's Aqua's best friend. So you have to, Aqua was in this live today. She was on a troll account. I blocked her. So you just have to be wise. I've seen Aqua in Andrew's live. I've seen Aqua in all of their lives. They let her platform it. They have her up in there. So I hold all of them accountable. They're in proximity. So, it's just funny how they try to call out the shit on everybody else that's doing things in the black community, and look what the fuck they're doing. They're tearing down the black community. But I wonder what mega folks is thinking, how they looking at these ignorant niggas now. Because they tried to flip the script and say that it was Lady Mob. No, I've been the one up here saying nigga all day. Y'all acting like some trifling ass niggas. I said it.
So let me say something real quick and I'm going to drop. So everybody needs to report her, like literally call your local police department. I've already sent the cops to her house. I'm in the middle of filing an injunction against her. This woman needs to be stopped. This woman is a psychopath. She is deranged, and they know her in her town. She's a problem to them. I've spoken to a few police officers in her town. I was literally on the phone with them when they were knocking on her door. Her neighbors don't like her. The police follow up with me because I go to my sheriff every time she does something. So every time she does something to any one of you, you need to go to your local police department and report it. Okay?
Okay.
All right,
So-
QB, what you can also ask your low life friend Siren to do is that because she's in the server herself, why doesn't she come up and actually be helpful and just
And
say what's in
screenshot
there?
it.
Well,
And
just
say
say
what's
what's
in
in
there.
there. Just say what's in there.
So
Like she can come up and do that.
Siren alone.
She is being helpful.
Maybe she's not. She's just being
Yeah,
helpful
yeah,
because
she
no,
is.
she's not. She's just spinning
Robert.
gossip.
Oh,
Giving
God.
us,
So what you could do is ask her to come up and be helpful to tell people like who and what's in it.
Right.
Because she's in here lying about people, even though she's a disgusting, unchaste swine liar. She can come up and use her little mouth.
Wait a minute. So you guys have.
Come up, Siren. Come up,
So
sweetheart. Come up,
this just
liar.
happened today.
Come
This
up,
just happened
disgusting
today.
liar, Siren. Come up, disgusting liar, Siren.
See, here's what the problem is. This is what
You're being invited, Siren, and I mean you should leave the live if you're not gonna want to talk about it.
Robert
Why are you
is-
in here? Yeah, go ahead, Siren. Speak on it. Who's in it?
Are you okay? Are you on your
'Cause
myriad, Robert?
I've
What's
heard it's
going
Carmen.
on?
I've heard it isn't. So now what? Go
I'm
ahead.
on your
Speak. I
myriad.
know you're in there.
Come
Well,
on,
you're a
Siren.
fellow
What's
you're a
going
fellow
on, Siren?
doxer. Just stay serious.
And you want me to do you a favor while
You
you're
want to
talking?
dox me? You want to dox me?
Have I
Siren.
been ghosting you?
Yeah. Not only is
So why
Siren
don't you
in
just-
there, but
So why don't you just say what's
everybody
happened?
in there. Siren, you, not only are you in there, but
y'all
you
not
know
gonna jump on
everybody
Siren
in
when
there.
Hank-
You
No,
know
don't
who's
jump on
who.
Y'all can't jump on
Andrew,
Siren when there's a whole bunch of people that do
right.
fuck shit too. Do everybody the same damn way.
Don't do that. No, cause see, you know what? I know they find.
No.
Siren
I'm
probably-
I'm pretty just much done. I'll
I'm-
treat you the way I want to now that you lied. I know you're a liar, so I'll just
I
treat you
didn't
the way you
lie,
are.
Robert. You're the
You
one that's
did.
been
You were never
lying.
blocked. You were
Robert,
never
Robert,
blocked.
answer
You were never
question.
blocked.
Robert,
Okay,
I'm talking
so
about-
everybody stay focused. Just say what you know. Go ahead. Or don't. I don't give a fuck. Leave.
Siren.
Actually get blocked this
So
time.
in this live, so in this Discord, what's going on in the Discord? If I can ask you.
I haven't been in that Discord for a while. I do know
Siren,
somebody
don't tell me that you're not in there actively like screenshotting because QB was just about to tell us how you are.
Who was?
QB, she said no, she is collecting, she is getting, and I dropped her. Go ahead, tell
Yeah,
us what you
well,
know. So stop lying.
I haven't
Okay,
been
so you
there
were
for a
in there. So
while.
now open it up. Open it up. Go ahead. Open it up.
Open what up?
The Discord, the one that you've been listening to this entire life for, sweetheart. I haven't seen
I'm
you
not
left.
in there anymore. I left a few days ago.
So you're able? Are you capable of going in there?
I have somebody that I know that is in there. Yes.
Okay, so you have somebody. So you got screenshots.
Yes.
So you can show us screenshots.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Did you want to
who's
show
been
'em?
doxxed this evening?
And I just said I left a few days ago.
Well, but
You
you're
left
getting
it-
screenshots, and I just heard the. Bzz, bzz. Go ahead.
Right. So she's saying she's got screenshots.
You just heard
Did
what,
you wanna
Robert?
say-
Say it again, Robert. You just heard what?
The. Bzz, bzz.
Did you want to? Did you want to? Y'all can't be serious for shit. Would you like to share them or not?
Screenshots of what?
Of what you have in that server tonight.
In Aqua's? Okay, in Aqua's server?
Yes, sweetheart.
Of threats of me.
As far as I know, there's nothing about you in there except for some fucking YouTube recordings.
Okay.
that's
What?
awesome.
Who else is doxxed? You. I know that. Right.
Me,
And we don't
Robert.
need that. We don't need that. No, but like from tonight, Siren, because we're just. I think the big question to me is, who tonight? Like, not the whole thing. I get the whole thing, but what happened tonight? What was the drop?
What was the drop? Something happened today. Something happened today, and what was it?
Oh, that I don't know. But I do know that there's nothing about you in there, Carmen. Like, there is a channel for you, but it's all just YouTube recordings.
Okay. Taquitos, sweetheart, I'm not a doxer like you, so why don't you come tell us, Taquitos? This is when you fucking idiots just get so stupid. No one's you,
trying to lose all your friends, Robert? Because you're well down that road.
Well, see, no one can call them
my friends, hold on. My friends, I've treated you always all the same. You're not, I'll just be so certain, you're not my friends. I'm respectful to you. I know who you are. I'm not going to ever hurt you out of my way because that's not who I am. I have some respect for some of you. Taco's probably not so high. She's a gossip. She puts you all in danger daily. I've told her that. You're the doxer. I told you that. So, what are we? Friends?
No.
When you started to lie, Siren...
Yeah, don't even, because I will drop that recording in my fucking Discord, Robert. I've had enough.
You should. No, you should. You should. You're an editor, and it's a bad edit.
It's not.
I've seen it. No one.
Did you also forget how after you blocked me, you said it verbally on your live?
I would happily. No, I didn't. I would happily.
Yes, you did.
Siren. Every single time, Siren, that I ever block anyone, I tell them immediately unblock you. So what I know that you've done is out of the 4 times, because I've blocked you more than once, you have a little clip. You have a little clip. You're a liar. No, you're a liar. You're a liar. You are a liar. And what I think is funny is that you think people believe you at this point. Because when I see you continue to lie in my face like this, because to be certain I've never blocked you, as far as what we were discussing the other day, and longer than 10 minutes, it makes me know that you are so involved. I think you're doxing till this day. I do. I think that of you. I think you're a doxer till this very day. I think you are. Because now that I know that you'll lie to me in my face like this, you're disgusting. You lie. You're a liar.
You blocking me?
Didn't block you.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Not as far as what we're discussing here. I have blocked you many a times. I block a lot of people. When people on the panel are just saying the wrong thing, I block them and I say unblock them 2 minutes later. You weren't blocked. The day that you didn't want to come in, the day that you lied to Andrew, you weren't blocked. You just weren't.
Yes,
you just weren't. You weren't.
Yes, I was.
Mm-hmm. Right. You weren't.
I was.
Well,
what? I don't understand, like, what are you doing here? Like,
he asked me to come up.
No, I know, but it's like, why would Robert lie about having you blocked? Like, what's the point?
That's a very good question.
No, because he wouldn't.
He is.
Like, there's no point. For what reason, though, Siren? He's got no reason. You have a reason too, which I don't really know why, but...
Why would I lie about something like that?
Because I think that you have such an ego that even if you misspeak, you're going to make it true. I think that's what you are, and that's who you are. And I think that when you told Andrew what you did that day, you may have misspoke. But the fact is, you were not blocked. Immediately, the moment Andrew said, she said she's blocked, Robert, every moderator in here went to go check, and you weren't. I got off, and guess what? You sent the message before I got.
You're breaking.
You weren't blocked.
Robert, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? This is what I always had a problem in certain lives. Like, I understand what Siren did. And I'm not saying that I'm cool with her, but I got a sense of I have forgiveness for her.
Hold on, Carmen, you're doing too much. You really see now you're doing too much. Cause I would never understand Siren doxing us. I would never understand her getting with Envy and Omega and doing that. I would never understand that. But what I can say about Siren is at least she admitted to it.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah, but don't say that. Don't say that.
Don't forgive her. Don't forgive her.
I didn't say that. No. What did you say before that, Carmen? I understand why she did what she did. I would never understand that because she doesn't do it to Ryan, white people. Like I told Siren, I said, Siren, you need to do this to white people. You do it to black people. You be in our spaces, and then that's who you do it to. But Siren. I want to talk about Aqua too, but I gotta keep it G when it comes to Siren too. I fuck with Siren, but she did some fuck shit, and we already held her down. Don't make it seem like it's cool. Don't make it seem like it's cool though. Because I never did nothing to Siren.
Here's what I'll tell you, Carmen, and why I'm so disgusted in her. Truly. Is because if anyone knows, I, for longer than probably any of you, maybe more times than any of you, equivocally said the same thing about Siren. I said the same exact thing about Siren. I would say, Siren's done some bad things, but at the end of the day, she admits to them, and it's been a long time since that. I think I said that probably more than every one of you combined. I think I did say that, and I did say that. Everyone in here knows I said that. And put my headphones on. And can you guys hear me? Yeah, sorry. So the day that she played this little ruse of I'm going to lie in your face for something so simple on now two occasions. One of them was her saying, Robert, didn't you dox somebody in a doxing that she was involved in? Meaning she can say it wasn't a doxing, which she might say here today, but the only person that ever had, and it was Val and her, had information on someone who was allegedly doxed that they say I did, was her and Val. So she knew that was just a blatant lie that she wanted to hurt someone and throw in their face. That was number one strike. Number two strike was on a day that she said, you're blocked. I'm blocked. I'm going to lie that I'm blocked. Mm-hmm.
Well, the videos.
I know the truth. I've seen your video. And Siren, you're a liar.
Now everybody else can make it.
You're a liar.
Their own.
Right. I've seen your video and I've seen how it's edited. I've seen it. It's pathetic. It's childish. It's a childish edit. It's 2 clips, idiot.
Hey, Robert, you have a Cash App?
So I never accused you of doxing Cowgirl. It was her that accused you of doing that doxing.
It was so nice to see you, Siren. So nice.
Just happened.
Folks, the time is here. The time is now. Vicky, you are the weakest link. 5 minutes in the comments, Vicky. 5 minutes in the comments or $10 to return, Vicky. 5 minutes in the comments or $10 to return, folks. It's 5 minutes to drop a panelist for 5 minutes, 25 to drop a panelist for the night, and $10 for a jingle. It's not that insane. It's called being a nasty, venomous bitch to people who have been good to you.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think there is kind of any resolve? Because this is nothing against you, but you invited her up. And
oh no!
Then it was,
I know. No, I know.
I know.
And
but
yeah.
Then it was instantly,
Because so Effie, at this point, you act like a bitch, you get treated like one. That's where she's at. So I needed her. I said, what do you have? I don't have anything. She's lying. She does. I know she does. I know people. She knows because she's sending it out already. Stupid idiot. And so when she wouldn't give it.
But I'm trying to understand because I'm not on the back,
once she didn't give it, she's used, she's abused, and she gets out. Bye. That's what she is. That's what she is. That's what she is. I don't have use for her as a friend. I don't value her. I don't respect her. I think she's a disgusting liar. I think she's a disgusting liar.
But that's where I'm trying to figure out because it's like it's sideways talk going. It's like nothing is like straightforward. So like it's like to us observers, we're trying to figure out like what's actually happening.
Oh yeah, I mean it's as simple as that. It's Effie, I think you more than anyone should understand. I think Andrew, I think most people understand very clearly what's going on. I'm annoyed that I went out of my way on more than like 5 occasions. No, more than 5, like for a month.
5.
Yeah, like an entire month giving this idiot a platform to convey everything she needed to in the most honest and deliberate way, gave her the time of day, gave her absolute fairness in a way that she will never be afforded. She doesn't deserve it so good. But I gave it to her. I gave it to her. And it's a fool me once, shame on me. It's a fool me 10 times. I'm done with you, disgusting idiot. That's who
Robert,
she is. She's a disgusting
can I
idiot.
throw
And what's
little
funny
wedge in
and
that?
what's funny is the women, like when you want to talk about good women, right? Who are the good women in this world? Who defends who? The alcoholic tacos defending her. You want to talk about
I get what you're saying there, Robert,
Okay.
but if you're in Siren's position and what has been done to her, and I only know basic things, okay? So like I said, I'm just an observer. And the things that I know, do you think you would take the normal actions to try to fuck those people over because of what they're doing and what they're exposing? Do you think her actions are going to be the same as somebody else that's just doing it to be a dick?
Well, I wouldn't frame it that way. You want to know how I would frame it? I would frame it is that people end up in situations like Siren because of her bad behavior. And here's what I mean by that: is that when you're a liar, when you're a deceiver, when you have more than 10 friend groups on an app like Bell, good people, when you have people like Belinda, when you have all these girl groups, all these guy groups, every single one saying the same thing about you, that you're a liar, you're a deceiver, you're a manipulator. There's a point in which the common denominator becomes her and no longer those around her. And you see, so what I'm saying is that she has a pattern of behavior to use people. And as soon as they get to know her actually, and they say, oh, wow, this is who you seem to me to be, she will start to do the same thing she's ever been told that she was: a liar, a deceiver, and a manipulator. And the moment I saw her throw that in my face, because again, on the occasion in which she said to me, didn't you dox someone? And she was the only, when I first started my very first big live, go back 2 months ago, everyone remembers what a great, I was in the city of Miami. It was a wonderful time. And we ran the live and we uncovered, in the midst of trying to solve something, we discovered that she was the only person who had information on this person who had thrown at me that I did something to her. Won't use her name. So that means she was the only person that ever had information. She was the only person that ever had information on this person that had alleged that I did something. So on the day that she wanted just a few days ago, and she said, "Didn't you dox someone?" And she was the one who did it.
Before you get too far ahead,
that's where I was done. That's where I was done with her.
Okay, I wasn't actually trying to interrupt you. I was just trying to figure out, because before you get too far ahead, because you obviously have like much more understanding of it. So there was something that was done to you with information that it could only be gained by a certain few. Because that's what it kind of sounded like. It's like there's only like one person that can get that info on you, right? Or am I just speaking out of my ass?
Sorry, I didn't hear anything because QB is trying to bitch on the back end. So what is it?
No, I'm just trying to understand, like, before you got ahead, like,
Wait a minute.
Where did this information come from, and how did you like divulge it or find out it could only come from this source?
This source as far as what?
Someone with that information.
Oh, because we got to the root of it. We got to the root of it. There's this person's information, God willing, has not hit like daylight, which is great. There was only 2 people that ever really had it. Her and Bell. Her and Bell. We got to the bottom. We got the receipts. We got it all. We ran the show. We ran the show. We know who has her information. So when she wants to throw at me, Robert, didn't you do this? And let's also be so certain. What I'm getting bitched about in the back end, I'll just say it. Don't fucking text people, if not me, QB, to think that you're going to get shit out of me. To be fair, you will just piss me the fuck off. Don't do that. Let's be certain. She knows exactly what's in that server right the fuck now, and she lied in all of our faces. She's a fucking lying, manipulative scumbag. She's disgusting and deceitful. Don't fucking text people, QB, and think that I'm not going to get more pissed the fuck off. Are women fucking dumb, or are you just like psychotic and delusional?
I think you know that women are just dumb, Robert.
Watch it.
I mean,
Nick, go back to sleep. It just sounded like you woke up from a nap.
I mean, why do I sound like I just woke up? I don't understand.
you just sound like a bitch boy.
I don't know.
This shit is crazy. Nick, are you
Why does it
listening to
sound
this
like
shit?
I just woke up?
I think you just looked in the mirror and maybe like made a mistake.
See, there you go.
No, I'm not your ex or your mom.
Wow, this shit is fucking crazy. Fuck. Like, I don't even know. Like, I would just tell anybody, be careful in whose server you going into and whose fucking live you going into at this point, because you are 9 times out of 10, you're going to say something that pisses somebody off. You're not going to know that you pissed them off. And they're going to have an individual to look your information up. No one's safe now. So be careful in your gifting. Like, I'm being fucking 100. Like, this shit is wild as fuck. Like, who wants to withhold that shit? If you seen that shit, and I would have been sending screenshots like a motherfucker. Like, hey, tell me how to do this. Like, big screen, Robert, walk me through this. Like, I don't know how to do that shit. And I would have been like, hey, y'all, what the fuck is this? Like, this shit is wild as fuck. Like, they're justifying this shit. It's crazy.
Well, and what bothers me is I'm straightforward
It's actually
as a man.
pretty easy, Carmen.
I'm straightforward as a man as to how I'm going to work through the world. And if you think for a second I'm a contemporary liberal man who wants to play these games with you women, I can be so fucking certain I'm not. Don't.
You don't like us telling the truth, right?
The truth is that you guys are lying and deceiving and manipulating and pulling back in bullshit.
Prove it.
I don't do it. You know what? Tacos. The reason why you guys are texting so many people around me is because I don't play back in. Okay, you can shut up when I'm speaking. Do you understand? First things first on how to treat a man, you dumb idiot. Don't speak when I'm speaking. So what I'm saying is that when you're texting everyone around me because I don't play your back end bullshit, your little gossip game, women like to gossip. That's what you girls do. It's only going to piss me off more. If you want to be straightforward and come up on a panel and say, Robert, Siren, this is what people think of you, that you would have just said if you were the woman that people think that you are. You would have said, Robert, I have some stuff on Aqua's things tonight. I'm not sharing it with you. I'm sorry. That's my business. Cool. Okay. Oh, the fuck okay. Siren's a straightforward girl. She gets what she gets. She does what she does, but she's not going to do it. She doesn't want to. Well,
and I will respect
that is who everyone thinks that she is, because she plays it straightforward. She's confessed once, so everyone says, well, she's done something, so at least she owns it. No, the fuck she doesn't. No, the fuck she doesn't. She's a liar. She owns one thing in her life and thinks that that's going to ride forever. No. If you were the woman that you say you are, you'd have said, Robert, I've got some shit. Fuck off. Moving on. Cool. I would have respected it. I can jive.
I would have respected that. Her saying, I got some shit and I don't want to fucking share it. Bye. I don't owe y'all shit.
What in the hell is going on?
Nothing's going on. I'm not, and
Tacos.
Tacos.
What are you mad at me for? Like, I don't know what the fuck
I'm mad at you because I'm not even mad at you.
Okay, what do you want me to be honest about? Tell me.
I don't think you have anything to be annoyed about. I literally think
honest.
Trey I don't think you have shit to be honest about. I think you and Trey and Bex and every woman around Siren is a fucking victim. That's what I think.
Okay.
And I think you girls get pulled into bullshit with her consistently, time after time after time. And what I don't like is that when I'm taking her on, you've got QB, Tacos, and Trey going ape shit on me, telling me all these nasty things. You're just a liar. You're a deceiver. Like telling me the same thing I'm telling her. No. She is what she is, and you girls don't have to go down with her. I don't think anything bad of you, to be honest, Tacos. I like you.
I'm not going down with nobody. I'm telling you the truth. The reason why that me, Bex, or QB, or anybody sticks up for Siren is because we talked to her on the back end. We know Siren says, don't do anything that they're doing. Don't dox nobody. Don't do shit. To be honest, I'm going to say this right here. I'm the only one that actually doxed somebody. I doxed Tamia. I did that. There is things that Siren has done before. Hold on, listen. There are things that Siren has done before, like with the Carmen situation. Me and Siren have been mutuals on this app for the whole time. I never really hated Siren. I did blame her for some things that probably weren't true because I didn't have proof. But Siren legit to this day is being really chill, like saying to stay out of it, don't do nothing. My friends have told me not to talk about nobody. Like my friends are being really cool about it. Robert, you have no idea what you're talking about.
That's funny because
you have no proof of what's going on. Shut the fuck up, Andrew. Andrew,
please.
Andrew, you literally let all of us be doxxed in your live. So you can kiss my fucking ass.
But
nobody gives a fuck about you.
What was he saying?
YouTube.
They did not even hear him. He sounded mumbly.
What did you say?
The last thing that Siren said is that she's not gonna let anybody, or she's not holding people back. She's gonna let people do what they want.
Yeah, but you have she did say that, right? Hold on. But do you have any proof that we have done anything, doxed anybody? Just show that proof.
So, but that Tacos, this is what you don't get. No one I don't think anyone, most especially me, do I think that you or anyone except Siren is implicated in virtually anything. I don't like you don't have to convince me that you haven't done anything. I don't think you have. Rachie, Rachie, I don't think she's done shit. Like she's over here saying in the comments, I haven't done it. I don't think she has. QB, I don't think you've done anything, QB. I think if anything, I think QB, as I have seen QB operate, I think QB probably goes about it the most effective way. She keeps everything close to herself, and she deals with it actually appropriately, legally, does the proceeding, and she goes through shit. That's the QB I think I've learned about. I don't think you girls have done much of anything. My issues are with Siren.
I know it is, but what proof do you have that she's done anything? You don't. You don't have proof because we don't have proof, and we're the ones talking to her on the back end. And the fact that you guys let the people that are involved in doxing us up on your panels, which is fine. I don't give a fuck. Me personally, I don't care. That's why I got chewed out for talking to Andrew. I don't know Andrew. I don't really give a fuck. If you want me to be doxxed on your panel, that just means you're a douchebag. But what proof do you have that Siren is doxing people to this day?
That is why I don't go as far as to say that I think I've never taken it that far. I haven't taken it that far. What I now feel like I know is that when she's a little annoyed, she will throw lies in your face. And that to me scares me more than anything, because I've gone out of my way to say that I have said it again, time after time. And this is still, as annoyed as I am, I'm being still, I think, pretty fair, which is that time after time after time, I have consistently said, she hasn't done anything in a while. I used to joke, she's retired. She doesn't dox. Cool. But then when she will throw a lie in my face, like she's blocked,
Right. Can I tell you why she did
that really bothers me, because then I feel like I stuck my head out for someone who's a liar.
But I don't think you did. Can I tell you why she did that? She felt like, and you did this to me, and I called you out, or I said that to you the other night. When I was off the app, I heard that you said that Tacos is the head person in this, and she loves this. While I was off the app trying to do
the head?
Yes, you said that about me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
Yes,
Pull the clips. Pull the clips. No, I didn't.
Why? See, now you're lying. Like,
pull the clips.
What is happening? But the only time that Siren gets in your box,
that does not sound like something you would say. I'm sorry.
He didn't say it.
I really feel like
he said, "I think the infiltrator is Tacos, and she loves it."
Robert,
no. What I have said is you are the chief gossip. You are, and I've told you that the day that we had this fucking like come to Jesus moment, the very day you were in Bold's panel, blah 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 blah, going at it again.
No, I was upset. That was the night that I got.
That's all I've ever said about you. You are the chief gossip. I'll tell you.
I'm not a gossiper. I was upset that my whole family was doxxed. Is that okay?
Okay, it's okay. But I the head of, if there's anyone the head of, it's like, come on.
But you said I enjoy it. I think this is so cool and so funny. You said that.
I think sometimes I'm not trying to be funny here, but I think after you've had a sip, which I partake in as well on occasion, as I know you do on occasion. Boozy. I think you get I think once you're a little boozy, you get a little gossipy.
What does that have to do with me being dogs? Like that? Like you
No. I'm not saying it has anything to do with you. You also
deflected from the fact that what has Siren done that you can't prove?
I haven't claimed she's done anything. Again, this is circular at this point.
Mean to her? Like this is so crazy.
She lied in my face twice.
Okay, Robert,
can I jump in after?
There are lies. Hold on, Effie.
Perspective from mine.
I'm sorry. There are lies being told about her all day, every day. It's not just your life. I'm not going to blame you completely, Robert. It's not just your life. It's Bold's live. It's Rio's live. It's Bella's live. It's wherever. And they come in here and lies are being told on Siren or whoever, what the situation is. And Siren at least has the balls to get in here and say, nope, that didn't happen, and I have receipts on it. And you treat her like shit for it.
No, what I will say is that I think so. Like when QB was going through what she was going through with like that telephone thing, there's I think a tendency to feel targeted. Like, and sure, she was like victim. I know you women don't like the word victim. I'm going to use it because it's a word I want to use. What I'm going to say is that one of the things I think everyone can remember during that time is that she kept like coming at me, and I kept having to remind her that, hey, when I ask you a question, this is something that like I do in media prep for clients. Is that when people ask you a question, it's a medium, it is not a threat. So meaning, if I ask you what sounds like an adversarial question, your adversaries, half of the country in the case of politics, wants to know a certain thing. You have to let the question be asked and then answer it to the way that you want to dictate outward. And QB would always feel attacked by questions. I know that was kind of a little like media training 101 kind of quick, but in short, that is how Siren consistently feels. And I would always remind her, you are not being attacked here. You are not being attacked here, but you have to convey a certain message if you want to know the truth. And if it even sounds redundant, you've got to ask the questions. And it came to a head where she felt so attacked that she was willing to lie on me, someone who was not going out of their way in any variety. Like if women want to just be amongst women and feel like huffy and puffy and cute and like cutesy and like go live in like Lesbianville. But what I'm asking is real deal questions. When I'm asking real deal questions, I feel, and she felt attacked by them all the way up until throwing lies in my face. That was insulting. That is insulting.
She didn't lie on you. She did exactly what was going on in that.
She lied to me.
Take one more comment and then you can go. It is so frustrating that we are not in lives all day talking about people, but they are talking about us from sunup to sundown and lying on us. And doxing us, and then doxing us in the back end.
You kind of sound like Donald Trump when
like
you
it gets
say
on our nerves. And if you don't
and doxing on lives.
Yeah, like
Don't
if
forget
you don't
that.
want us to speak on it, then that's on you, Robert.
Well,
but
no,
like,
but
you don't
tacos,
have to be our friend. We're not saying we're not blaming you. You're
Tacos,
not.
don't
You're
forget
not
the
our
same
friend. That's
people are
okay.
tacos. Don't forget that the same people are doxing me at the same time.
I know. We know.
And have been for longer
Listen,
than
I blocked them
We
out of
know,
your
but
life,
what do we
Robert.
like? What do,
And I
then why are
blocked
we
them.
arguing?
But tacos, and this is what I kept reminding her every time she would ask me, well, Robert, you're only asking me the questions, you're only targeting me. That's how she views it, targeting. And I would consistently remind her, I only afford my words for people that I think are worth my words. She has seen a serious tone shift, and now that I don't like her. Because guess what? Every time she thought I was being adversarial, that was a friend. That was a friend offering a position that she had a time of day to say what she needed to say. That was a friend. This is now I don't like her. There's a difference. There's a big difference.
Though?
She lied
Robert,
to
you're
me
doing.
twice. Do you know? You ladies might operate differently, but when despite what anyone here thinks, like I kind of hate using this, but I am autistic. Like I am autistic.
That's fine, but you're.
I am. Hold on, but that requires that to have conviction in anything that I'm saying, and I've even fired clients for this. I have to believe in what I'm saying, and the minute that I can sense, and that I did on 2 occasions, that it was just blatant lies. I felt very uncomfortable.
That she lied though. But also, can I tell you this? When you and August were being threatened or doxxed or whatever, you and August were going in Bold's Live, right?
I haven't been in Bold's Live in 2 months, except for today.
When you guys were being threatened and doxxed, you did the same thing that we did, and I would never blame you for what happened.
No, tacos, we didn't actually. To be certain, we didn't.
You actually did.
We haven't.
Yes, you did.
Unless I haven't been told about certain things.
Don't talk to me like I'm an idiot.
Tacos, literally, I haven't been in Bold's Live.
I know,
once
not recently,
in 2
but
months.
when you were still like, when people were talking things about your father and putting like your pictures
tacos,
up.
That's over the tacos.
You and August still went in there, and I would never blame you.
No. Don't conflate me and August. First of all, second of all, so let me caveat at that point. So him and I have not. Don't conflate us. Number 2, I have been doxxed for all but now about 3 years total. That's why it's kind of like a take your number moment for me. Like I could give a shit at this point. And so I go back 3 years ago. Absolutely. Was I defensive like you all when it first started? Yeah, I was. And guess what I now know all these years later is don't engage in it. So let's fast forward to my life years later with August. Maybe he has his own opinions on how he thinks it should be dealt with. I can assure you, as far as my family, the people that I care about, no one's approaching it. No one's talking about it. And if they are, that's not something I want. But if it happens, it's not what I know about.
Robert, you see now that me, Siren, QB, whoever else is friends with us, we're not in there antagonizing nothing. Like we have backed down unless we're in this live talking about it. And then you see the shit that happened to Carmen. I don't even like Carmen, but I think that shit is disgusting. Like leave fucking people alone. You know what I mean? Like I have morals.
I think you do.
I'm not gonna lie. Can I say something though? Can I say something? Tacos. Hold on, Haifa. Let me say something because I've been patient. One thing about tacos is there was a time me and her didn't talk, and she took up for my son multiple times because she does have morals. I'm not gonna take that from tacos at all. And another thing, she's right about Carmen as well. That's the same reason I was talking to Carmen. I don't like the shit that was said about her. Like, the woman fought cancer. To say what you guys said is horrible. Period. It's disgusting. I'm never going to stand with that kind of bullshit. And another thing, they were over in the other space, we'll just say, discussing the fact that I didn't dox nobody, that I blocked that person that I asked you, should I block? And you said yes. So she was over there telling him that I blocked her and she wasn't doing anything. Yes, you were. You were in this man's space and he don't want you here. That's you doing something.
So
now, am I wrong? Wait a minute. Am I wrong, Robert?
I don't know if you. I don't. And wrong in what?
Was I not supposed to block her?
Oh yeah, I don't remember who, but
buddy?
yeah, you blocked
Her
you
buddy,
asked.
her buddy.
Oh yeah,
Her buddy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she was over there complaining to Bold about it in the comments.
Wait,
and
Miss
saying she
Patrick,
didn't
that's
do
not the
anything
point.
wrong. Yes, you
Hold on.
What
Hold
you
on.
did do wrong was you came in this man's space, and he don't want you here. You're not welcome. So get the fuck out. I'm done.
Were you gonna say something, Haifa?
Miss Carmen saying that QB brought up.
So, to everyone who's involved, I want to say something for kind of like on how maybe some people think. So, when you publicly speak out about what's happening to you or what's going on or talk ill on those people, some people's minds work in a way where you are challenging them when you speak up. Okay, you are sort of shaming them or quote unquote like degrading, and their pride is in the way, and it's like a mental game where you're speaking out. I'm going to get her back for speaking out against me. Okay, don't speak up about it. Don't speak up about what's happening to you. Move silently. Okay, that's all I could, like, you sitting up here saying all this, I don't think it's helping by any bit. I really don't think the way that it's so publicly out there, the way that you call people out like that, it actually makes things worse, I think.
Absolutely, and that's what I try to talk about all the time.
What do you want us to do at this point?
Already being talked about by everybody. We cannot be here. I've been avoiding boxes and it's still talked about. Like, what are we saying?
And we're already
hypocritical.
doxxed, and people, conservatives of all like areas of TikTok are joining this Discord to see us being dogs. Good for you guys. Like, it's so funny, huh? And then you guys get in lives talking shit about us, doxing. But it's funny. Andrew.
You're feeding it right now.
I'm going to stick to what was mentioned earlier from Carmen in the comments. Is like, I think like there is to a degree that some people feel like they should engage, and you might feel that way. Don't fucking engage. Please don't. If you brush them off, maybe it'll go away. But the more you engage, you just fuel the fire.
It doesn't. We're not engaging. We come up here maybe once in a while to defend ourselves. It doesn't ever go away. And also, don't tell us to go away because we're being dogs. That's the last thing.
I'm not telling you to go away. You be here. You be present.
Don't
engage. Like, do you not realize what you're up to?
Look at scare me off this fucking app.
Do you not realize that?
So you're engaging as well? Is that what you're saying? Because you're talking about it too.
It's fine. No.
I'm not
I'm just
talking to you, baby. I'm talking to Nick, Essie. I was talking to Nick. Yeah. Because I mean, it's a conversation all the time, Nick.
Point the fucking finger. I know.
I'm just Nick. I'm asking you.
I know.
Nick,
Typical woman bullshit.
can I ask him a
Point the finger
question?
at somebody else. Take the
Tacos,
spotlight
can I
off
ask
of
Nick
me.
a question? No,
Let's sit up
Nick,
here
I'm
and
not
cry
accusing
about
you.
it.
Nick, no one's crying. I'm asking a question. I'm saying everybody's talking about it. It's all over YouTube. So then that means everybody's engaging? And this is the thing. They're talking about it because I blocked someone in this space. Like, what? You can't even block somebody because the host wants them blocked? So that's grounds to have them do more to you? Blocking someone? So if you block somebody, they're going to dox you. Watch that, Nick, because if you block somebody, they may be talking about you and you may not hear it, but they're going to dox you. To me, that's crazy. That's wild. That is not normal people behavior.
Never
That's
blocked
wild.
anybody on TikTok because I don't get my feelings hurt.
No. I'm saying out of a live. Sorry, they're blasting fireworks.
Can I say something real quick? when I'm being serious when I say don't engage, and when I say that, I'm saying this with a grain of wisdom, not no salt, wisdom. As much as it hurts me not to be around somebody I've been around with for over 3 years, like I rock with this person hard, but I care for myself and that person that much that I know that I have to disengage myself. Now, I'm not saying that I'm running from off the app, because there's other spaces that I'm welcome to be in. And I do very well in those other spaces. And one of the spaces is here. Please know that it bothers me, sometimes that I can't go over there, but I'm protecting my peace. But I want to address a couple things. In Trey.
Carmen, can I say something in regards to what you just said, though, honey? Can I just comment? Okay, go ahead, Carmen.
So Trey, it was Trey, myself, James, and Bold. And I was doing my infusions. And where was I at, Trey? Where did I show up?
At the hospital.
Where did I show? Where did I got up out the hospital bed? They told me not to get up, but I walked to the outer part. Where did it say where I was at?
Oh, I'm not going to do that. But you were at the hospital. And another thing, you even went to the machine, and I told you didn't need to eat or drink that. Remember? Because you were having a PET scan. And I know what a PET scan is because I'm a cancer survivor. So I'm aware, and I know that's a thing to detect cancer.
So that was debunked, right? But the black people in the black community took it as a joke, and it was a mockery, and it was funny, and it was for kickles and gigs and laughs because people didn't like me. So how much more am I supposed to put up with that shit? How much more am I supposed to put up with the shit with watching people who I fuck with be looked up? You know what my breaking point was? I'll tell you what my
everybody just an announcement because there's some lowlifes reporting the live.
I knew it.
If we do go down, this is a backsies upsies. So my I Wanna Robbie account, I Wanna Robbie, will be going up in place of this if we go down. God willing we don't, but let's also just be kind of aware of some of our language and stuff. But also, everyone, if you guys can keep tapping and sharing. Yeah, I Wanna Robbie. IWANNA.
Okay.
Robbie.
So can somebody put in the comments? So my thing is that I'm gonna tell you, when I watched what was happening to the people who I am the closest with, information be up, mug shots, I'm like, this is enough. I had to make a selective, wise decision and say, I have to just not engage with these motherfuckers no more, because they started throwing rocks and hiding their hands, and they thought my demise was funny to every one of these motherfuckers, every one of them. And then they'll come back and say, oh, we never said that. We had a problem with that. Oh no. Why do we keep going back and forth in that? I thought we rehashed that. But look what they keep doing. They constantly think. You're talking about Rob has been doxxed for 6 years. People has lied and said that he's doxxed people. People are throwing rocks and hiding their hands. And I'm just saying, you got to protect your peace, protect your family. But if you have children that are underage, disengage in going into these spaces where people are fucking with people that's doxing. Because if you fucking with people, I don't even understand. I'm watching some of y'all. Some of the people are snitching you motherfuckers out, saying that y'all engage in some of these fucking servers where people are fucking doxing. And you hiding your fucking hands. No wonder you motherfuckers are okay with some of this shit that's going on. Nick, read the comments. Cups, read the comments. Bex, read the comments. This shit is wild as fuck.
What these conservatives in these discords that are doxing us? We see you, Tony.
This shit is crazy.
They're not real conservatives.
They're not real
They're
fucking
fakes.
conservative. They're fake.
We
And
see
listen,
you.
so Robert, any troll accounts, are we to block them? Anybody who's got zero? 0 followers? Because why they coming in
Sure.
on their backups?
I don't know. Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. I'm going back in the comments, y'all.
Bye, Carmen.
Guys, I mean, to like tacos and to anyone like out there who is like, I maybe people, and I don't think it's relevant, but like, and I really hate talking about it. It's just kind of like whatever. I'm different. I'm awesome. I'm a genius. I'm a lot of things, but I'm a stable genius. But part of being a stable genius is that I have a brain that works maybe in like an unflattering way at times. I really do.
You're being dumb.
And excuse me. And so what I'm saying by that is we're going to say, when I say stable genius, we know it's autism. That's what it is. Okay. We're going to say that. But what I'm saying is that I have things that I work a certain way. I think a certain way. I focus a certain way. And if you've garnered my attention in a way that I'm sometimes coming at you, it doesn't mean I hate you. And I think people can see that. Like, I don't hate anyone. And those of you that are positive and good to me, like some of the ladies that have been here, even though Tacos is a loudmouth, whatever, I know that you're a good woman, Tacos. I value you also. But I'm not the warm and fuzzy person. I'm never going to be. I am who I am. And I like you a lot. I like a lot of you a lot. I think probably maybe the biggest display of that I wish I would maybe like have a little bit of regret for even was with me and Andrew. I have a lot of love for Andrew. And there's certain things that I'm sorry about, actually. I really don't like some of the ways I went about proving my point with him. But well, I mean, kind of that. I'll just leave it there, actually, because there's no buts on the parts that I just shouldn't have had.
He's also bogus, Robert.
But I'm saying that I have a way, and there's always a better way. And when we're angry, everyone has a style. I have a style. I can be harsh, and it doesn't mean I'm wrong. It doesn't mean that my conviction isn't there. But I think like some people are trying to tell me like, so I won't say names, but there's some people trying to convey to me that like there's people that you know, I get it. I get that. And I'm not here to ever betray some of those, the respect that I have in that. But I also am not someone who deals well in some of the little parts of the world that like fibs, and despite what you all think, like I just have a weird way of thinking.
Are you talking about like little nuances?
Maybe, probably, yeah. Like if like a lot of friends like to like stick together, and like there's a reason why I'm difficult. Like I'm a difficult person. Like sometimes when you're a certain way, and there's great things to what I can do, and I hope I'll change the world and be very effective in one way, but maybe it means that I'm not always easy to be around, and I'm okay with that as well. But it also means that maybe I'm good at putting things together sometimes. So it's kind of like a give and take of it all. And so anyway, I don't get a fix on that, but I just wanted people to know that I don't dislike or hate anyone at all in any of these lives, especially the people that are good to me. And I guess while I'm at it, Andrew, I am sorry for some of the ways I dealt with that the other day.
It's all good, dude. Honestly, like sometimes that's like needed, you know what I mean? Like, and like, yeah, it's all good, man. Like it is what it is, you know? Like I don't look at you any differently. Like you're a great dude in my book, and I still got as much respect for you as I did the day before, man. So we're all good.
Thank you. And that's always a privilege, I think, because I do value a lot of you, and I'm not good at saying that probably. But what's up, Tacos?
Can you bring Siren back and have a conversation with her? Or?
I don't think that's needed. I'm going to be honest.
Siren is welcome to come to the panel.
Is she blocked?
No.
Oh, okay.
They should have a conversation maybe off of here.
He
to be
did
honest.
say
The two of them.
that if he was a blocker, he would say it, and he never said it. So I don't believe she's blocked.
I mean, I really don't mind
Lie.
blocking people.
Where you guys lie about us. Go do that. Go do that. Go do that, Bold.
Rob, can I have my mod powers back? It's really weird not seeing requests.
Oh no, you're good. It's just we're on a different account today, but yeah. And then
Well, I
everyone
had
has
them
so many-
earlier. Then they all disappeared.
It's because we were on a different account earlier. Remember?
No, I mean on this. I was on this account. I still had
Effie,
mod powers, and then
don't worry, honey. You're so innocent, Effie.
I'm just asking because I don't block.
Well, no,
but I like
Effie,
to see
Effie, I think
people
what
are
it is that
requesting.
sometimes you all have like multiple accounts, and then I'll go through and I'll just like try to leave one account. Like Haifa, as an example, has like 3 accounts on this one account alone that have the same face and just different like
I only have
usernames. So I'm like, I know it just gets a little bit,
Excessive.
it's a lot. I mean, whatever. You got them back. There you are.
Well, no, I appreciate it. It's not just because if you're not there,
Effie,
you're
I
not
don't mind.
awake.
I
and
really
there's
don't
people
mind.
not paying
Don't
attention,
explain
I can
yourself,
bring it up.
Effie. It's okay. His panties are not a bunch. Don't worry.
Haifa, I was talking to him, madam.
No, but it's like no one gives a fuck. You're fine.
You're making me pull out madam.
No,
This is how I'm feeling now, Haifa.
just be a man and say, "Hey, can I have it back, please?" Or just say, "Can you mod this?"
Well, no,
account?"
because I understand Robert, and I'm going to just talk to him. He knows how to conversate.
Right, he's not gonna cry over it. Don't worry.
I'm not trying to get him to cry. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I invoked the name because of you. You should feel bad.
No, I don't, little boy.
Tacos, but just so we're on the same page, I've never hated Siren. I'm really frustrated with her because of what I've told you. It's simple. It's like 2 simple things. And they're lies. And I don't really care to force her to like have to like, they're not even like big lies, but like and to be fair, Tacos, I also am very open that I'm not the best with women. Like I sometimes when women talk to me, I just like don't care.
I know. We know.
And so
Never felt that.
I'm just saying, like, we know you have a hard time with women. But if Siren is being lied about every day,
like me,
and she can't get on the panel to address it without you dropping her and yelling at her, that is weird. And it has nothing to do with you. Like, at least let her defend herself.
And Robert, didn't you tell her you don't like her today? What did you say?
No, Trey, I think I'm very transparent. Like, I am frustrated with her. And part of frustration is not being kind to them, to be someone that you're frustrated with.
Why?
Because I've said there's 2 things that I felt pretty duped by. And one thing I do not take kindly to is feeling played.
How did she play you, though? Like, that's a conversation.
I don't want to go around it circle in circle. It's
maybe
just,
you guys should have, instead of dropping her and blocking her.
But like, there's no version. Like, okay, so for me, and this is where my brain doesn't meet other brains. For me, sometimes here's what I've learned in this world. Like, sometimes people lie for simple reasons to not even hurt my feelings. They'll say, "Oh, I'm blocked," because the truth is they just don't want to deal with it today. They're over my bullshit. They think I'm a little rough and tumble. Cool. She didn't want to come. Well, okay, she didn't want to come that day. But a lot of times people instead of saying things like, "I don't want to come, he's a jerk," they'll say things like, "Oh, okay," but instead of saying that, they'll say, "Oh, I'm blocked. See everyone later." Like, don't fucking play that with me, because then when I'm over here trying to figure out everything for this like psychosis of everyone, it makes me feel like I'm advocating for someone who's not honest.
What are you talking about? What is she not honest about?
Hold on. Let me ask a question. What was going on that day, Robert? Do you remember? The day you kept trying to get her to come back after she was booted off the panel, she was in the comments. What happened that caused her to not want to come back up? Do you know that?
I don't know. I don't remember. And there might be a reason, but just say the reason. But she should just say the reason, and that's what bothers me. That's what makes me angry, because here we are today. Then fast forwarding, especially right after we had that situation where I felt duped, and in saying that she kind of threw something in my face that I think she knows was a lie. It really left me with a bad, because especially when it's so circumstantial that I've extended her the capability that, mind you, no one thinks she's afforded. People loathe her. I don't loathe her, but like,
I don't think
to a lot of people think a lot. Like they think she's a lot of things, and like when I feel like I've gone out of my way to like really try to figure this out for everyone, like even people as far as like October and the people I don't really know that well. This, part of my problem solving even helps them have clarity and helps them all, like, because God knows we're being broadcasted and like I feel like I'm allowing everyone to find peace, hopefully on the other end of all this.
That's not how it's going to be, though, Robert. There's going to be no peace. It's just going to be leave each other alone.
Okay.
Hold on a second. It's not going to be peace, but the only reason that Siren comes up, I've told you this, and you also lied on me when I was off the app. Like, if she wants to address her lies, yes, you did.
I said you were the chief gossip. That's not the same. I can almost.
I'm responsible for all of this, and then I like it.
I said that I think that you like the gossip.
While I was being doxxed, and my children were being doxxed, and you said,
I think I know the night that you're. I think I know the night you're referring to, and if you play everything back, which I think there's probably, I'm sure there's clips, and I think I probably still have those clips. It was revolving around you, and I was telling everyone in here to stop allowing people to go and gossip about it because it only puts people in danger. And I said people like Tacos, the chief gossip. Okay, that's not the point. But I didn't say you were responsible for this. I said you were a gossip.
Okay, let's be for real.
I didn't lie about you. That's my opinion. And you stopped. Hopefully you stopped.
Talking about it 24/7.
Tacos. He is being for real though.
Go ahead.
No. Robert is being honest. So when you say let's be for real, he already has been. That's something you have to like.
No, he's not. He's already lied on me and Siren, and we're just trying to address that shit. And Robert won't take accountability. He just blocks us, mutes us, says we can't talk when he's talking or whatever happens. That's what he does. Robert, we know
really say that's true though. You've been up here like pretty much every night. Anytime you want to come up on this panel,
Effie, she wasn't up here for days.
Right, but everyone was in here when I said all of this, and that's the part that's frustrating, is that you can't really come up and tell me that I'm lying, because the one constant in all of this, aside from like Bold and Andrew and Bold and Andrew, is that I've hosted a lot of this conversation, and that things I say everyone hears. Like people would be in the comments right now, oh my gosh, that's so contrary to who he is and what he said. Like, no, Tacos, I never said you are the paradigm of which this all falls, the crux in which this all.
Because I remember messaging August, and I said,
Tacos, you may have felt that way, but I've never said that.
You absolutely.
Hey Robert, how much shit did I?
You said that I created all this drama, and I love this. After me and my children were doxxed.
Yeah. Okay. Just to let you guys know, Robert, I talk shit to him constantly, over and over again, because I didn't agree with his views and the way he projected them at all. I talk shit to him regularly. Like that was a normal thing, because I did not agree with what I thought at that time, that he was too forthcoming with his thoughts. But I can get past that. I think everybody can. Right now, it's everybody saying me, me, me. That's all I'm fucking hearing is me, 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 me.
Not. We've been sticking up for each other. Like, I'm in here genuinely to stick up for Siren. Like, I don't know why Robert treats Siren the way he does when she's not doing nothing.
I don't know either. I can't explain that. There's something that we
But
don't
say
know
that
about.
we're making it about us.
Well, you do sometimes, though, Tacos, and it's not against you. I don't
Wasn't
dislike
she
you. I
asked to
think you're a
come
good
here
person.
though today? Ethy, was she asked to come here today?
Yes.
Let's be honest here.
But let's be honest. Let's
And
be
then she
honest.
was thrown out.
Guys, if you take like me at face value, then it all maybe makes sense. I told you all why I wanted her. I was rude about it, but I said I used her like the bitch she was. That's what I said. And I said I wanted. Okay, not a nice. Okay, not a nice thing. I agree. I agree. But I said one thing is simple. You use someone, and I said I wanted one thing. I wanted to know what she had in the Discord, and she was gone. So it wasn't like it wasn't like I wanted to talk to her nicely. I did just say that.
Why?
Because that's how I feel.
Because of that, she shouldn't be here. If that's how you really truly feel, though, should she come here? Should she come here, though? No,
you guys, okay.
Hold on, but I'm
you know what?
asking you.
If women are this pathetic,
You don't talk this way about the other side. You don't say, you give us advice.
I don't talk about them. I don't talk about them. I don't talk about them.
But you don't talk about them like that.
I don't talk about them.
But you tell us that you're giving us advice because the other side is bad. But you don't talk to them like that. Ever.
Okay, Tacos, do you think sometimes maybe your head is too far in the sand and you can't see what's going on around you?
Oh, I know exactly what the fuck is going on. Are you kidding me?
You don't. You guys are like blind.
She was called a bitch and asked to come here, though.
No, yeah, but you
like,
guys...
come on.
And
now women are pathetic. Like, what the fuck?
2 Discords. 3 Discords.
You know I...
And we're the bad people. What now?
But
and then Robert wants Siren to come up.
No, I'm not saying you're a
but
bad
not even let her
person. I never mentioned that. No,
he doesn't let her
talk.
talk.
The bitch, and she's pathetic.
Hold on for a second. Train Tacos, can you guys hold on?
No, we're not
actually muted.
Like you guys,
what Siren is saying is the
you're
truth.
so focused. I don't mute people. I can't. Like,
go ahead, Ethy.
You guys are
I actually muted myself.
Stop on
I was
your
being
side.
quiet.
We don't want nobody on our side. We're saying let Siren up to.
What do you mean? No, it's not on your side.
Confront the
would you
lies
not
that
like
are being said about
understanding?
her. Don't talk over me.
Well, yeah, and I'm not for
Robert
that.
wants Siren up because she's confronting the lies that have been said about her.
That Tacos.
That's it. That's all I'm saying.
And I've defended Siren. You can ask her that, and I have. I've defended her, but at the same point, you have to find a equilibrium. Where's the equilibrium?
What?
What's the final point? When is it done? Where is the equilibrium?
I don't
know what that word is?
It's not going to be done. Like, what are you talking about? They're still doxing us and talking about us. Like, what
easy medium.
How much more is there?
Yeah,
There is no
get that they're
medium. What are you
fucking
talking
doxing. But you guys engage way fucking too
No,
much.
we don't.
You egg it on.
When?
We
When?
don't.
Why
They
do you
talk
keep saying
about
that,
us. The
Effie?
fuck are you talking about?
I see
I'm
it
not in their
every
panels.
fucking day,
Get the fuck out of
ladies.
here.
No.
Get the fuck out of here. I hope it's you.
You women are like,
I hope it's
this is the
Nobody
issue.
next.
When you want to talk about the way that men treat you,
I'm gonna
like,
tell you,
take
don't
no
talk
other
about it.
look at it than this.
Don't talk about it. When they dox your kids, don't talk about it. Effie.
Tacos, you sit here and say
If
how
they
bad
dox
it
me,
is.
it would be fucking
and you
awesome. They'll
just
find out I have a
wasted on
multicultural family, and they were fucking awesome.
You're
Well, that's
multicultural
cool.
family. I don't even know what that means.
Hold on, let's let Haifa go.
So, Tacos, you sit here saying how bad it is, how horrible it is, yet you wish it on Effie. Like, that shows your true colors right there, little girl.
Yeah, and you expect to be treated like ladies when you talk like this. This is how Siren conducts herself. and then people flip on you, and then you say, "Oh, you're just mean men." Like,
I'm just saying, like, if Effie was doxxed and
Effie
his
has
children
tried
were
more than
doxxed,
anyone to
You just
empathize with
said,
you.
I hope it happens to
he
you.
wouldn't
next.
say the same shit. He
You
wouldn't
just
say the
said,
same shit.
I hope it happens to you
No.
next.
I don't hope it happens to him. I said
Just
if
said
he
that.
was doxxed.
No, don't switch your words up now, little girl. I heard you.
Okay, little girl.
That's actually
I don't
disgusting.
do things
No,
for
I don't
people to
think-
dox
I don't
me.
think
Do
Effie
you think
should be
that's really
doxxed.
important?
I don't think none of y'all should be doxxed.
Why?
I don't think this doxing thing is funny. Y'all do. Andrew does. Robert does.
No one thinks it's funny.
Find it
Yes,
funny
you
at all.
do.
I think
But
that's pretty obvious. I don't
sit
enjoy
here.
it. And I would
If-
never love
if
that.
it's such a
happened to me. If it
nightmare-
happened to me, then that person will fucking regret it.
Hey, Effie,
I'm not going to talk about it on the fucking internet.
Right.
Effie, no. She's wishing ill things to happen to you.
No,
And
I
she's-
don't- I don't-
you
I don't think Effie
understand
should be doxxed.
The double standard, Tacos, that you just contradicted everything you've
I
said
don't
this
think-
last fucking hour.
Aw.
Anything
think
you
Effie should be
said
doxxed.
has been thrown out the window.
I
now.
just want to know what he would think if his
No,
children were
you
doxxed.
said, I hope it happens to you next. I heard you, bitch. Don't lie to me. Don't lie.
What, okay, I'll say for one, yeah, it would probably feel like shit if I was to be doxxed. It would bug me. I'm not seasoned towards it, right? It would fucking suck. But at the same time, I'm not going to go on a fucking vendetta.
Wishing it on you.
But if that doxing comes to my doorstep, then there's a different issue. I don't care if it's on the fucking internet. Show whatever you want of me. It's not going to break my character or change my character. So if you want, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Shame on you, Tacos.
Right, and Tacos. This is a microcosm of like the grander issue is, and Siren's probably reflective of this as well. Is that she wants respect, but gives absolutely none. Like all you women have gotten up here and conveyed to me all that I've done wrong, and I'm not really someone who will own everything. I don't call it wrong. I'll own the words I've said, and I'll say why I said them. And I'll say, bye. And I'll say what I've said, but you have no context of anything that you all say, the way you say it, and attack. Effie was trying to only empathize with you and find a middle ground between me and Siren, and you attacked him so far as saying, "I hope you get it." Like, are you off your ass?
Just literally everything she's been complaining about is just dissolved. It's all thrown out the window because she just wished it on someone else.
I actually don't give a fuck anymore. I'm only talking to Robert about why Siren.
No, I don't care. Well, but why would you say that towards me? I've
because I don't give a
never
fuck.
been nothing but kind towards you, Tacos.
Because I don't care anymore.
You
Like,
do.
this whole thing made me
You
not-
shouldn't be
That's
up
maybe
here
where you're
crying
crying for an hour.
You should
if
find
you and
your
your
Up here
kids get
fucking
crying
doxxed, you
like a
gotta
little
deal with it
bitch
on your
playing
own.
victim when you're the
Yeah,
one participating
so
in it.
I don't
You
know why you are
participated in
arguing
it.
with
You
me.
Was I
deserve
the one that did
everything
that to
you
you?
get. You
Did I wish that
participated
on
in the
you?
doxing.
I
You
don't
get
know why you're
everything you
arguing with me,
deserve.
but if you and
You
your
dox
kids get
somebody,
doxxed,
now they're
I'm not gonna
doxing
give a
you.
fuck. I'm
You
not gonna
get
give
what
a
you
fuck.
deserve. What goes around
Yeah,
comes
you get
around.
what you deserve.
Quit crying about it like a little bitch. You did it to
I'm not
yourself.
crying. We're
You
fine.
did it to yourself. You have nobody but to blame but you and your alcohol. You and your failing liver.
doxed
You and your
myself?
cirrhosis. You and your white
I
yellow
got my
eyes.
cirrhosis.
You
That's
and your
crazy.
fucking alcoholic self.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, yeah. I hope you do get dogs.
Why the fuck do you say that shit?
Jesus
What the
Christ!
fuck is wrong with you?
You are psycho, Tacos.
Dude, where's your baseline? Tacos. Where's your fucking baseline? You need to find your baseline again. You need. That's why I was bringing up equilibrium. Sorry.
Just because I want you to be doxxed so you can come up here and either you're gonna
No,
cry
I
about it.
won't. That's the thing, though. I'm not gonna play that fucking game of the back and
But
forth.
Tacos,
If
do you
it
get
happens,
from
it
a
happens.
communications perspective that this is what ruins you and your side every time? Like, are you joking? We were getting somewhere, I would say, and he was trying to help, and now you're backed into a corner and you're chewing your way out of a wall right now.
You just lost your hand.
Nope.
Like,
Sweetheart.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
No.
shoot it off.
No, don't joke about us being doxxed.
No one
No,
joked.
I'm not, none of
He said,
us
I'm
have
trying
joked
to help
about
a
it.
middle
What the
ground.
fuck are you talking about?
Not a joke. What the fuck?
You know what,
When you're trying to
Tacos?
seriously help find a middle ground, I hope you get doxxed. Right. All right.
Like what? Like, are you joking?
All right. Okay.
Like, for all that you've been fighting for, you just pissed on it, huh? Okay.
She shit diarrhea.
Yeah, like that's just crazy.
Well, like Tacos, just because I might have a disagreeing point on your end, it does not mean you have to try to make me your enemy. Like, that's weird as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Not my enemy.
It is weird.
That's also her.
It's not going to be me that
She burns every bridge she has.
Oh, okay.
Enemy, right? So does that mean you just wish like wrongdoing upon everyone you know and everyone you see? Like you walk by somebody on the street and you're like, I hope you get doxxed. You looked at me.
Tacos,
I hope you have a bad
come
day
on.
because I woke up angry and I had a bad dream. You son of a bitch. You're that type of person that wakes up angry at breakfast.
Okay, I think just calm down a little. You're doing
No. Etty, never.
You gotta calm down too.
Don't you let them tell you to be quiet, Etty.
Quit drinking, you wouldn't be such an angry, hateful person. The alcohol
Now I know I need to stop it. Andrew encourages.
Etty. Oh, god damn it.
Andrew's laughing.
Because it's funny when Etty inserts himself. It's like I love it.
Mm-hmm.
No, he
He's
only
like that,
does it to try to like find
Mediate.
some like he tries to go a little peace, peace Jojo, the little Indian peace boy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Don't make fun of my ancestors, you dickhead.
Well, let me explain something to you, little boy. You want to talk Native American roots? Don't come this direction. You'll lose. Well, I don't know if you were talking dot Indian though, because then that's a totally different.
That's me.
Yeah, Andrews are in-house.
I'm only a quarter. You're probably more than.
Andrew, I can't even imagine what your house smells like.
Dimples, Spanish and Native American. The word is mestizo. It's a mix of the two.
I know what mestizo means.
Yeah, but she said I think you're Spanish, guys. Let me explain something. If your family has been here as long as the Durans, since the 1500s, as mine has, there's no version, especially in certain regions, that your family's not Native American.
I'm going to say my last name real quick. It's longer. I could say it real quick if you want, but you'll
Don't
probably
say
catch
it. Don't
so I
say it.
won't.
Please don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Don't do it, Ethy.
Like
Don't
what?
do it. Tacos is going
Bex
to dox
knows.
you.
Yeah, tacos will get you.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Spanish as in Spain, yes. Spanish as in Spain.
Evie, are you confirming that I have the queen of doxing, the worst person on this app, the biggest racist on TikTok has your information and it's never been shared? That's crazy. Look at that tea. Clock that tea, guys.
So are you saying you're going to give it to Tacos?
No, I'm saying that it's funny because when you host, you have a lot of people who trust you with their information when they do things, and none of that information, even the people I've fallen out with, has ever been released. So I just wanted to point out that for someone who's taken a lot of fucking heat in the last couple weeks, I have a pristine track record of never releasing an ounce of data on anyone.
Did you hear Tacos wish doxing upon Effie?
Nick, I
Did you
really
hear
don't
that?
want to talk to you after earlier. Haifa, what?
Oh my god.
Nick.
The whole reason I said that,
Nick, what
Bex,
did
is
you
because
do?
I
Nick,
trust
can
you
you-
entirely,
Nick.
and
I know
know
that,
you
and I
will.
just wanted to point that out. I just wanted to point that
Nick,
out.
what did
Thank
you do to
Effie.
Bex?
And your information is safe with me for sure.
Oh my god.
So,
Love
as
you,
I was
lady.
saying before, I was rudely interrupted by, the pigs in the panel. So, Bex, how do you feel that Taco sat here crying about being doxxed? If you mute me, I will drop everyone. How do you feel about Taco's crying for the last hour or two about being doxxed and then telling Effie that she hopes he gets doxxed?
I love tacos. Love you, buddy. I got you. Sorry. I love tacos dearly, but I have made it so clear that I am not for doxing on any level. I'm sure she said that out of emotion, but tacos, I don't condone that.
Doxed twice. She said it twice or 3 times maybe. So
And I hope you don't mean that. That's all.
No, she
that's-
said it 3 times.
Yeah,
That's-
and also she just
I know
messaged me
tacos, but
asking
she
if
said
I
in the
know you.
comments-
Yeah, I know
dress
tacos,
Effie.
but she's butthurt and she's just a berserker right now, and she's just lashing out.
I've
Even if you
made
try to
it
talk
so
common
clear.
sense.
I don't think. I really don't think by all the
I'm not gonna
information
cry
I
about
have
the
from the
tacos.
back
I
end-
feel bad for you.
Effie, if you're gonna ask me a question, you have to let me answer.
I'll mute.
So, from all the information I have on the back end, and this is what I've said over and over again, there's all this rumors of what's happening on the back end is not happening. Multiple people have said there's been several conversations about dropping it, leaving it the fuck alone, trying to get the fuck out of it. No one wants revenge. People want to be left the fuck alone. Just fucking stop. We're adults.
Bex, you know what I think it is? That people came on this app for enjoyment and entertainment, and they take it way too personal, and they try to spiral other people so they feel better for themselves.
Andrew, are you
Not
home?
saying you tacos.
No, I think what really has happened is that we have a bunch of people who feel very.
I'm just about to walk my dogs.
All right. I don't. Never mind.
Give me like 15 minutes.
I'm sorry, Beth. I'm sorry, honey.
A lot of people who feel very secure behind a computer screen saying some fucking outlandish shit and doing some outlandish shit. And from someone who's again, been in this game for a long fucking time, it's real easy to get real fucking cute behind a computer screen and behind a keyboard, right? There's a reason why it's a keyboard warrior. But a lot of you are going to fuck around and find out at some point. That's all I'm going to say. And don't come crying to me.
You give me
if I've told you, if I've looked you in your eyes, Andrew. Hold on. If I've looked you in your eyes, Andrew, and said I'm warning you, and then you come to me and say Greenlick is threatening to do this, it's insane to me that you would want me to get involved in that, because I literally looked you in your fucking face and said, as your friend, you're stupid, and they're going to come for you.
Well,
Greenlick. It was fucking Greenlick, Bex.
But that, I don't care.
Wait, what?
Again, Andrew, you actually inserted yourself into this. For all the accusations of me inserting myself, you literally inserted yourself in this.
More than
and
you,
then
yeah, definitely.
you were pissed the first.
But I think with me,
and
Bex,
then
I
you were
was
pissed the first time.
So I think I played the neutral card a little bit more than
you did not. You did not,
Andrew, no.
No, then that's the problem.
No.
Andrew. Okay,
you're
hold
such
on.
a
Let me tell you,
dumbass.
as somebody, I've been so quiet for so long. As somebody who really does try to hold a neutral space, I have very strict rules for myself with it. And one of those things is that I shut the fuck up. I have neutral mods, and I do not allow certain things on my panel. And those rules, it's to the point that if you get on my panel, you can spout my rules because they are so respected.
Yeah.
If people are fighting it out, especially if I am friends with one side, I stay the fuck out. I don't
get into that.
I don't mod all their ops.
Yeah,
I'm being so nice, Robert. I'm not being vindictive. I'm not being vicious. I'm being so fucking for real. And then I don't allow their ops to do things under this back. I'm sorry, but the backhanded shit really got to me. You said to me, Bex, if you come in my panel, they can't talk about you. But what they did was spend 3 hours talking about how they can't talk about me.
They're clever.
Literally complaining that they could not bully me. But again, Andrew, that's exactly the problem.
Andrew,
right?
Yeah.
And that's why you haven't seen me in there in the last couple days.
You let
because
people dox us.
Well, no,
Andrew,
Andrew,
hold on, Andrew.
I can't.
No.
You guys,
I'm not
hold on, guys. I
guys,
did. Hold on.
this is where this becomes like so cyclical. Is like,
Like
everyone knows what everyone thinks about Andrew, and you like just get the fuck over. Like, don't like just know your limits.
No, I enjoy him.
Yeah, I'm gonna change, like, because it is a new space, right? And like,
we feel
I got carried away. I probably got carried away a little bit and all the drama.
Did I not?
And made a couple mistakes.
6 nights ago.
Like, everybody
6 nights
can
ago, I think
clearly see that.
at this point, I came up and I was like, Andrew, what are you doing? What's going on? Like, I literally, there was nobody in your panel. It was before all this drama was going on. And I asked you, like, what's going on, bro? Like, what's going on?
Andrew, what's wrong with you?
Because it was different. And I could tell automatically.
I don't think you're okay. Are you okay?
Tacos, you're not
what's
okay.
that? What do you mean?
You made my butt pucker. And I'm not happy.
I do that.
And by the way, you have to know I have nothing against you, Tacos, like, at all.
I know. I love you, Ethy. Andrew, you good?
So much you wish doxing upon him.
Yeah,
3
why
times.
why are you saying that, Tacos?
You good?
You can wish that upon me. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I don't care.
Yeah,
This
I'm not
is
gonna
a conversation. I'm going to wake up tomorrow, go to work. It's a new
Ethy's
day
asshole.
reset.
Ethy's asshole is safe with me. I'm not gonna pucker up his asshole. I'll tell you that. Unless
You got
he
a good
wants
tongue?
me to. Yeah. But Andrew, you good?
Why would you disrespect your husband on the internet like that?
I don't have a husband, but thank you. Andrew, you good?
Oh, that's explainable. That's totally understandable. I don't even know why I assumed you had a husband. That was very
okay,
stupid.
thank you. Thank you.
Very
Your mom.
fucking stupid of me.
We
to
value
assume that
your
you,
we
of all
value your
people,
information.
A drunken fool. Had a
We
husband.
value your opinion. Thank you.
Yeah, I know. I value my opinion too.
Thank you.
My opinion's usually,
What are
pretty
you
good.
What are you doing? What now?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
What now? What
How
else?
yellow are your eyes?
How what?
Yellow are the whites of your eyes.
Yellow? I don't know what
Yes.
that means.
You don't know what yellow means?
What, like I have
He's calling you
jaundice?
Japanese. Are you fucking
Wait.
dumb? You don't know what the color
I have
yellow is?
jaundice? Like what the
Like, you've
fuck?
never heard of yellow. The color yellow.
No. Well, yeah. Why
Like-
would my eyes be yellow?
Because you drink every day.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Or are they yellow?
No.
So is that how you guys catch us to smoke the broccoli? You're like, you guys are eyes are red.
Like what? My pictures are everywhere. Like, what are you talking about?
Why would I go look at your
know
pictures?
that was
I
a
do
thing.
not care enough about you to go look at your pictures. Like, you are the
Okay.
last woman I would ever
Okay.
want
Oh,
to pictures.
I'm not gonna
Like,
argue
why
with
would I
somebody
do
that says
that?
the N-word.
Why would I do that?
Oh, okay. Okay. Are we done?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think we should have a focus on a person. I think we should have a subject
my
at
eyes
this
are-
point.
You know what? My eyes are yellow. Now what?
Hey, Bobby,
Well, that means you should probably quit
can
drinking.
you put up
because
a?
You have jaundice.
Okay, so there we
If
go.
You have jaundice. your liver's
What
gonna
should the
fail
focus
soon.
of the conversation be from this
And
point going
then
forward? So,
once you unalive, you will leave your children
Nick,
with an unbearable pain,
find the subject,
and then they will
let's
have
talk
to
about
suffer
it.
through that because you were too selfish not to drink.
You're right. My eyes are very yellow. You should call the cops immediately.
Why would I call the cops? What does that mean?
Jaundice is jaundice. By the way, Bonnie Lass. That's of a skin pigment
can we
color.
like, as somebody who like lost somebody to alcoholism, can we not like
Yeah,
do this? Thank you.
that's why I was trying to change the subject,
Sorry.
so we can
Max.
actually
I was confused.
Robert, do you think we should stay with the same background, or do you think you should choose a new one that's more engaging? They can just get everybody.
I'll change it.
All right. It's up to you, of course. I'm not going to pick it. It's up to you, of course.
Can I tell you, like, the worst soda? I just read that person's name. Sierra Mist sucks.
I don't know, like, there's like in the spot.
Oh, you don't like Sierra Mist?
No, it's nasty.
I don't think anyone.
It didn't Sierra Mist
was spelled with an S.
It's bedtime.
No,
do you
but
guys
what
know?
was
Do you
Sierra
guys know
Mist?
the lore? Do you guys know the lore of Sierra Mist? Do you know the lore?
Yeah, we said it's something
So they
else.
had to change their name.
Okay, so there was an influencer that went by Sierra Mist, spelled Sierra or whatever, and then
Sierra.
Sprite rebranded to Sierra Mist, and the influencer was.
That's what he started doing, and I opened the door, and he went.
Do you know you're off mute, Robert?
It's cute as shit, though.
The influencer ended up suing
Robert,
them,
hear you.
getting the rights to the name, and getting.
Now it's Starry.
Robert.
I can't.
I think we should host a talent show again.
What's
Get
up?
Amanda up here.
We can hear
I want
you,
to sing
Robert.
again because I have jaundice.
Oh, Sin, I don't
think we should skip the
You're good.
talent
I was
How do you
literally
have
just talking about
jaundice?
picking
That
a-
means you
a-
need to get sunlight.
I know, but just in case, you know.
No, it doesn't.
You know what
Jaundice
happened
when you
with-
Okay, so when you're a baby and
Can
if there's a child with jaundice, what do they
Yeah.
do, Nicholas?
That's a
Wait.
child with
Yeah,
jaundice.
like,
That's
how
not
do I
somebody
have
with liver
jaundice
failure, Effie.
if I'm not a baby?
That's
Like,
not
that is
jaundice.
not.
though.
Are you really that dumb, Taquitos? You don't
No, I'm
think
fucking
adults
around.
can get
Jesus
jaundice
Christ.
from drinking? It's
Of
from
course they
drinking.
can.
Going in the
I
sun is
didn't
not
know
going to
that.
fix it. That is the
I didn't know you
craziest
get
thing I've
jaundice.
ever heard.
Wait, what?
I said that's what they do with
Being jaundice
babies.
from
I
liver
didn't know
failure.
that.
So
I didn't
if
know
all
you
the
get
That's what I
jaundice.
said
all
they
the
did
people
with
with liver
babies,
failure went and
dum-dum.
stood in the sun, they would be cured.
They'd be good, yeah.
Yes.
Dude, they'd be fun, yeah. You
Well,
didn't know
a
that?
lot of people
Are
don't get
you
sunlight
fucking
anymore.
kidding
A lot of
me,
you guys
bro?
are just
What
like
the fuck?
goblins.
Nick, how do you not know this? It's
That's what
common
I'm saying.
sense.
This is fucking delusionality at its best.
I was talking
You're
about
right.
children,
You're exactly
you dumb
right.
dumb. I was talking about infants.
The pot calling the kettle black, that is what's delusional.
You're heading home?
Uh-oh, Haifa.
Oh, jaundice indicates liver problems. I don't know. I don't think that's true.
Look it
That's
up.
like-
What do you
That's
mean?
that's for babies. Literally, jaundice
I
is for
watched
babies.
I watched somebody's eyes turn yellow, then their skin turn yellow, and then they unalive.
Dude,
What do
you don't. You, as
What
a man
do
that's
you
had
mean?
children, you
From
do not
alcohol.
understand that jaundice happens to babies that are
But
newborn.
that's different. My son had jaundice. Yes, they
You
told you to
can
put
get
it in the
jaundice
sun.
from
Yeah,
But
I
can get-
jaundice is
you can
not
get
gonna be
jaundice
cured
from liver failure.
I didn't
from
know-
standing
Well, I
I
know,
didn't
but
know
that's what I was
Oh,
talking
okay.
about.
Hello?
When they
think
just
that
said
if you
Hello,
have
hello,
jaundice
hello,
from
hello,
liver
hello,
failure
hello.
and you stand in
Hello,
the sun,
hello.
it's going to be
You
cured?
can get it. Yeah, you can get it
Yeah.
from liver failure.
You
Oh,
really think
Hello?
that, Effie?
Hello,
Effie, do
babies
you really
also
think
get
that?
jaundice.
Do you think
But
that?
babies,
Do you think
hello?
that, Effie?
He's
Nick,
I was
talking
having
about
a conversation
babies.
with Effie,
I was
Trey. Can you-
talking about
can you wait a minute?
I'm coming up. I can talk. Thank you. He's
Yeah,
talking
okay,
about
me and Effie
babies,
were
but
talking, yeah.
hold
So
on.
me and Effie
He
were
was
talking,
talking
we weren't
about
talking to you.
babies.
Effie doesn't need
He's
a
talking
Captain
about
Save-A.
Billy
She's not
Rubin.
gonna
I don't know
stop.
And
what the
again,
fuck
Nick, she's not
also
gonna stop.
alcoholics
They're
can
not
be
gonna-
jaundice.
These women have fucking lost it.
Also,
What the fuck is going on?
alcoholics
These women
can
are
have
fucking
jaundice.
Crazy.
I don't give a fuck.
Fucking
So are men.
delusional.
You're crazy.
Fucking delusional
You're crazy.
women.
You're
This
fucking
shit is
delusional.
crazy. You're gonna come
So
up here and
shut
I was
up.
trying to make a joke
Shut
about
up, Nick. You're
wrong.
delusional.
You know he's fucking wrong, and you're gonna come up
It
here
can
and
happen to
defend him
both
like
babies,
he's fucking right.
and it can happen
Nick,
with
Nick,
liver failure.
address me then.
Are you
I'm right here.
fucking
Now
Nick.
you
I
know.
was trying to.
Now you
I was
know.
trying to talk
Hey,
to
Trey,
you until
can you hold
Now
on
you
for a
know.
second, Trey?
Hi,
decided to
Essie.
insert
Hi,
herself into
Essie.
a man's conversation.
No, I don't give a
This is
fuck.
the
Who are
problem
you?
with society.
You're not my
Women have learned
man,
to
so I don't
fuck
have to
the fuck out
respect
of a
you.
man's goddamn
Sorry,
conversation.
I don't give a fuck
That's what
about you.
needs to fucking
I
happen.
can say
don't
what
give
I
a
want,
fuck about
Nick.
you either.
Nick, I can
But you
say
need
what
to
I
have
want.
fucking
Fuck
respect
you.
for fucking men in
Fuck
the
you
world.
being a man. I
You
don't
need to not
care.
fucking disrespect
I don't
and then
care,
Effie
Nick.
doesn't need a
Fuck
woman.
you,
Effie
Nick.
doesn't need a woman
Fuck
to
you,
come in
Nick.
and fight his
I don't
fight.
care about you being a
Effie
man.
doesn't need a
Act
fucking
like a
woman
man,
to fight
then.
his fight.
Act
Effie
like
is
a man.
full grown
You're
ass
acting like a
fucking
bitch.
man.
You're
He's
acting like
4
a bitch.
fucking inches taller
You're
than
acting
me.
like a bitch.
He can fucking handle
I
it
don't
himself.
care.
Just because
I
you
don't
grow in age
care.
doesn't mean you grow to be a man.
Exactly.
Okay, Effie's 6'5". Like Effie is 4 inches taller than me. I'm 6'1". Not that many.
We don't
people
care how
fucking
tall you
taller
are.
than me.
And you can
We
be a
don't care.
6'1" baby, fucking too at the same time.
Or a
Okay,
bitch. Or a
Nick,
bitch.
you are correct. But
What
I
the
was
fuck is
trying
going
to
on?
play around, okay? Can you catch that? I was trying to
Jaundice.
play around. I was being
Exactly.
a troll.
We're arguing about my
I'll
jaundice.
lay it
Exactly,
there.
Essie. Exactly, Essie.